Next, we hear some insight about the recent Supreme Court ruling on affirmative action. We address how this impacts different races in the U.S., as well as a vision for the future. Joining me now is Lily Tong Williams, a survivor of Mao's Cultural Revolution and a candidate for the United States House of Representatives from New Hampshire. Lily, it's great to speak with you.
Well, thank you for having me again.
Now that the United States Supreme Court has struck down affirmative action in college admissions, what direction do you expect to see the United States go in terms of opportunity and a system that rewards achievement?
I hope this will move us forward, not backward, in order to achieve individual meritocracy and American excellence, and based on individual, merits, not based on any skin color or race. So I think this is a big victory, not just for aging Americans and for all Americans. We need to go back to the basics and values of this country, which is, personal achievement, excellence.
And you mentioned different races here in your response. How do you think affirmative action affects Black people?
Well, I think that we urge Black people to come out, actually, to support this publicly, instead of, trying to still buy into the narratives from the left. And they live in the greatest country on earth, and they are making huge progress every day. I hate to say that actually liberals on the another side to say, oh, Black people cannot make it because it's merit-based now. That's so insulting to all the Blacks in this country. Some of them are very successful. We even have a vice president who is half Black. So don't throw this at them. I think they will make it, and they will strive for excellence just like everybody else in this country.
And Lily, you mentioned the American dream in your Twitter post. How does this ruling help people living in the United States achieve this?
Well, American dream to me is a freedom, prosperity, and the equal protection under the law. So I think this is a great step to move forward for everybody to be able to live in their American dream. But fundamentally, the responsibility is on our own shoulders. And lots of immigrants come to this country like me with nothing and could not even speak English. I'm living American dream. I'm a proof that American dream is alive. I have a 3 home business. I'm running for U.S. Congress. Where else I can go? If you just based on your individual character, meritocracy, right? It's like there's no place I can go in this world to achieve what I have achieved in this great country.
And Lily, I wanted to ask you, do you see any parallels between Mao's China and efforts to promote equity here in the United States in regards to things like affirmative action?
I have warned people, equity is a communist term. Mao actually used his own affirmative action, which is called Workers-Peasants-Soldiers College. So you don't have to have any meritocracy to get into college. It's only based on your class, your economical status under Mao. And my father was one of them, got recruited into workers' college. He is illiterate. He cannot do any homework. So he dropped out. So say, I'm not doing this. It's so stressful. And so I see that similar stuff is happening here. That's why I said we should not even talk about equity. We should talk about American excellence and meritocracy and personal responsibility. And that's the American way to achieve your American dream.
And Lily, how can people follow up with you?
Go to my website, lilytongwilliams.com. I'm very active on Twitter. You can see my Twitter feeds at the bottom of my homepage. And follow me and share my stories, my messages. I want to send a very unifying and positive message to all over the country. And let's move our country forward to a colorblind society.
Well, it was great hearing your insight on this. Lily Tong Williams, survivor of Mao's Cultural Revolution, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you. Have a great day.